So hey, what's up to family, welcome to our channel. My name is Vedant, and in this video we'll be learning how to create a very beautiful bottom navigation bar using pure HTML and CSS. Although it have like very cool transition when you just hover on any of the link. So yes, we will be learning this only in this video, although it would be a beginner friendly video. So yes, if you are new to HTML and CSS, this is a right place for you. So let's get into this video. Alright, so I've created a new folder here named as navbar. So I'll just open it with my Visual Studio Code, and let's create index.html and style.css. Cool. So yes, let's just first come to index.html and have a normal boilerplate of the code. I hope this is good visible for you all. Alright, so first of all, let's have a title of let's give a title of nav bar. Let me just save it and go live. Alright, so our live server has been opened. Although let me just come to Google Fonts. So I'll just come to fonts.google.com website, and here I'll be using Poppins. So let's just come to Poppins, and although here we have the list of the font we're gonna use. Okay, do we need any other thing? I don't think so we should need any other thing. So yes, let's just first copy this and come to our index.html file and paste it right there. Cool. And we will now just copy this and paste it to the CSS part. So let's just paste it like that. Alright, easy. So let's just close this website and come to this navbar only. And in the CSS, let's just add margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing to be a border box. And in this index.html, let me just first comment out this. Cool. Although let's link our CSS file here. So I'll be just linking it with a shortcut. So I'll just type link and CSS and press enter. So it has been directly linked. So okay, let's create a new header here. Sorry, not here. Inside the body, I'll just come and go with a header, and inside this header I'll be creating a nav, and here I'll be having a UL of class nav links, and inside that we will be having the list of we will be using a tag which provide you for a link, and first one could go with home. I'll be just pasting multiple times. The second one could be go with products, products, and the third one could go with about, and then contact. Let's just copy and paste it again, and this one could go with services maybe. Cool. So although after this nav bar and before this nav link class, I'll be just creating another div class called it as logo. So inside this you can just add up an image or text. So I'll be just going with text for this, and it will be logo, and this is the text I will be using. So let me just save it and see how it is looking. Alright, so it is looking like this for now. HTML part is done. So let's just move to CSS. Just a second. Cool. So let's just come to CSS. Okay, so here in this this whole one, which is a star, I'll be just saying the text decoration to be none and list style to be none. So what will happen if I just save it and come up here again? So the lining has been gone. Cool. Alright, so let's just provide a background color to this body. Just a background, and this is the color code I would be using. And if I just come back it again, right. So now let's just first customize our this header. I'll just say header nav, and I want display to be like flex and width of like 100%. I'll be just taking top 0 and right 0, and for this I'll be just using the position to be fixed. Just a second. Good. So if I just come back again, alright, so here I'll just say justify content to be like space between, and a line item to be like the center. So alright, so it is looking like that for now, like just good. So I'll just come into like, I'll just first customize this logo. So I'll just copy it, class name and dot logo. Cool. So let's add a color to be white and like good. Let's just increase a bit of font size, go with to REM, and awesome. Let's just add a bit of font weight like 700. Cool. So what I'll be just doing here, this O part, I'll be just highlighting it. So what I will do in this logo, like I'll just first create a span, and in this I'll just type O, and outside of this span I'll just go with dot as it was. So if I will just save it, and you will see no changes here because I have not customized it in CSS. So we have one function called span, and in this I can just assign a color which will be oranged. So if I just save it, now it's looking like good. So let's just have a padding this header and nav. Okay, padding, so like from top and bottom I can just go with 20 pixel, and from left and right I can just go with maybe 10%. Awesome. Now let's just come to this nav links part. So nav links, I hope it was the naming is correct. Okay, nav, it's nav link only. Cool. So let's add a color to be white. Okay, .NET nav links LIA. Okay, and to the .nav links I'll be just going with display flex and a padding from not, I'll just give padding here, like padding from right I want like approx 10 pixel. Okay, so there is some space between, so I can just maybe go with 20 or what. Okay, the 20 pixel is like way better than previous, but yes, I will just going with 30. Although this contact, I'll just changing it to contact us, a bit change, no issue. Cool. Although let's add a hover effect in all of these. So I'll just copy this and paste it, and here I'll just say hover, and when anyone would hover, the color would change into this orange. So if I just save it, and you can see the hovering is like changing, but you can see there is no transition, like it's like a solid. So I'll be just adding here a transition of a delay like 0.4 seconds. Now okay, now it's looking far better. So I was just thinking to give a font weight, like a font weight, I could just increase it, but no, we will go with this only. So yes, this was the navigation bar. Although I'll be just having a background here also, like background I can go with like transparent, and let's like here I have assigned a weight, although I will assign a height to be auto. So now you cannot see how much is the height. To in order to see that, I'll be just changing this background to aqua or any color for now. So as you can see, this is the height it is taking. So let's just push it transparent again. Awesome. So the navbar section has been created. Now it's the website is looking a bit empty, so just let's put something in this body. Alright, so inside this, after this header, I'll be just creating a div class name dot we can just name it anything like dot home, and inside dot home we will be having a h1 in HTML and CSS, and similarly in CSS let's go with span CSS. Let me just save it. Alright, so it's looking like that. Let me just customize it, but before that I also need a paragraph lorem 500. Save it. Awesome. So let's first customize, or let's come here and say dot home and give it a padding like from top. Alright, so the padding I'll be giving from top is 7%. And now let's just customize dot home h1 section. I'll be giving a color to be like white, and a font size to be like 2 rem. Okay, it's good. And I'll be just giving a padding from bottom around 10 pixels. Cool. Now similarly I'll just I'll just copy this whole and paste it, and instead of this h1 I'll be just replacing it with paragraph, and I do not need this font size, so I'll just save it, and like it's like that. So the color I'll be just going with we have something called white smoke, so I'll be just using that color. And padding from top I have assigned, so let's just assign padding from left to be like 10%, or like go with 20 pixel, and similarly for right also. Alright, 20 pixel. Cool. So this is like done. Alright guys, so this was how do you create a navbar using pure HTML and CSS, and this was very easy too. So I hope you learned something new and enjoy this video, and if yes, so you can support us by liking the video and subscribing the channel, or they'll be just putting the source code in the description box, so you can just check it out from there. And yes, this much for this video. I'll be meeting in the next video, so till the time, bye bye.